Alright, so here we are on Shakura's Plateau. It's going to be MLG Shakura's Plateau, so you can only spawn in cross positions, and we're going to be spawning here soon, of course. Birdkicker is our current king. He's on a 4-win streak. Can me for the win take him down right now. He is the orange Terran player going to be spawning right here on Shakura's Plateau. Of course, our Zerg player is going to be Birdkicker, and Lunatone is my co-caster. Why don't you say hello?
Hey guys, what's up?
So over here is going to be me for the win. We'll see if he's able to take down our current reigning king. He does have a very long lifespan, so somebody's got to assassinate him, and maybe me for the win is going to be the one.
I'm gonna bet on Terran right now.
Yeah, we'll see.
For no reason.
Yeah, I mean, on Shakura's Plateau, it does favor Terran quite a bit if you do that meching play. It's just a straight line. All you have to do is siege and unsiege your tanks and just keep moving forward. And forever the Zerg will be pushed back because he can never engage those tanks unless he has Broodlords. MLG rocks with an unhappy face.
Yeah. Well, rocks without rocks. It rocks without the rock.
Oh yeah, this is the old version of the map. Well, too bad for you. I chose MLG, it's all in there, so whatever. Too bad.
The cross plane is such a nice map for Terran, I believe. Cause he got the, little, what do you say, right next to the Zelnaga tower, there's a rock, and right next to the rock, there's a hill. And you can just put the siege tanks in.
Exactly.
And siege up there. And dropship play is such a good in here. Medivacs are so effective.
Birdkicker is going to be dropping his natural expansion in just a second. There it is. It was about
2 SCVs coming.
Going to be chasing that drone around.
And 2 racks coming.
Looks like this is the standard build for Terran. This is the only build I've seen Terrans use on Zerg in recent days. It's kind of, it drives me crazy a little bit sometimes, because it's just like the only thing I see is like, do something else! Make a Banshee!
something like fast expansion, since it's Shakura's Plateau.
I don't know, I've actually seen, select, skip the orbital command, and then bunker his opponent's base 3 times. So then that basically ends the game.
Well, it looks like he's getting orbital command.
Yeah, so that's not the select build. Of course, that did take down Rhett at MLG, if you did see that game. That was a very interesting game. If I was casting that game, I would definitely lost my voice.
Alright, looks like the spawning pool is up right now.
So Birdkicker is going to have to throw down a... what are those things called? Pokey thingies down as soon as spine crawler. Spine
crawlers. Okay.
As soon as he gets over there, because this push is gonna happen real soon.
He gets the spine crawler there.
Yeah, so the spine crawler is coming up, but me for the win.
And Terran is going for expansion right now.
Yeah, so it looks like he's just tricked the Zerg into spending 100 on that spine crawler. Of course, that spine crawler will be good against any Hellion harass in case that comes up later on. But for now, it's just the Marines. Birdkicker is going to start spreading out his overlords all across the map. The Marines are going to be moving to the Zelnaga tower. It will be able to take out that one drone. That drone is on hold position. It does go down. The the command center is coming up at the natural expansion, and the factory is also on the way.
Poor drone.
Yeah, that drone had no chance. The 4 Marines just shooting it to pieces, and then additional Marines are going to be reinforcing forwards. A couple of Zerglings are in the production queue right now. That spine crawler is going to reburrow itself in a more optimal position. Birdkicker continuing to do the vomit on all of his queens. And looks like me for the wins. Push is going to come right now.
No, nope. I think it's just delaying the rush.
2 barracks have repositioned themselves on the...
Nice micro by me for the win.
Taking out a lot of
5
Zerglings.
5 Zerglings right now.
Yeah, if we just take a look at the units lost now, it's 6 Zerglings lost. Oh, including that drone. 6 units lost, 175 to 0. Those Marines actually have not even taken damage.
An early starport is coming.
Right, so
and there's a tech left from the factory, so I believe that he can lift over the starport and just land and make the Banshee.
Yeah, I'm feeling Banshees right now. Hopefully we get one of those 55 kill Banshees. Those are
Ooh.
always so awesome to watch.
We get excited, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Kind of
And
like,
there's one Helion coming. I think it's just for fun.
yeah, maybe.
And I want to see if oh, actually, Blue Flame's coming.
So it's going to be a Blue Flame Hellion drop. We'll see if we get any Hellions with 50 kills on them. Of course, Hellions are quite good against drones. Drones are light. Hellions do extra damage, 10 extra damage against light units. For drones, one shot Hellions even without the Blue Flame upgrade.
Zerg players not getting any Roach. And just getting Lings and drones only. This doesn't look good to Zerg.
There's a lair on the way right now. The Blue Flame Hellion drop is going to be able to do a lot of damage.
Tons of damage.
Especially if he just drops it in the main. There's no defense there except for that one queen. The overlords are kind of piling up over there. The creep is beginning to spread. The Zerglings are advancing forward. Is going to pick off this one SCV that is trying to do some spotting. Does go down. And again, me for the win, going for this Blue Flame Hellion drop. I'm always curious to see how much damage it's going to do. The medevac is ready, getting a supply block for just a second there. We'll be able to continue producing those Hellions. It looks like it's a Marine drop too.
Yep, 4 Marines and 2 Hellion.
We're gonna
Looks good.
Go ahead and follow this dropship for some time.
And one more factory is coming also. I think he's trying to the mechanic style.
Yeah, so it's gonna. I guess he's gonna mech after this Blue Flame Hellion drop. If it doesn't do tons of damage, he'll still be in a very good position to continue macroing for the late game. He's got the double gas at his natural expansion. Only
and
one guy.
And got Baneling Nest right now coming.
The drop is headed over there. It's all really close to dropping. It's moving along the back path. There are no overlords in that area to be able to spot this. So here comes the drop. Birdkicker is going to have to react remarkably.
Fast.
His Zerglings are in the wrong position even.
They're about 5 drones down.
And here comes the Hellions, going to be doing tons of damage to those drones. Roasting
and
3 more drones right now. Oh
one
no!
More shot.
One more. Oh, the Zerglings are back just in time. Going to be able to load those up. That Hellion does go down. Oh no! Losing the medevac.
Didn't expect that at all.
However, Birdkicker has been completely thrown off. All his drones are not mining at the main for a very long period of time, only now getting back to the mining. And he did lose a ton of harvesters. He was trying to drone really hard and just lost all of that advantage. He's still ahead by a little bit, but Terran has basically evened it up.
True, and he got Siege tanks plus Marauder, I guess? And mixed with Marines, I believe.
Reactors, yeah, reactors coming up at these 2 barracks over here. There's a armory as well as an engineering bay coming up, so we're going to be seeing some marine tank. There's a reactor coming up for the starport as well. The 3rd base getting taken right now. There's a Hellion getting trapped over there, getting killed off by Birdkicker.
Did he scout that? Yeah, he did.
Yeah. The Hellion was just for scouting, but it did get taken out. Hellion driver very sad about that. His bike was ruined and his life was lost.
One good news to Zerg is that since the tech lab is so late, the Steam upgrade will be so delayed.
Oh yeah, Stim has only just started, and it's gonna take basically forever for that to finish up. Me for the win is just basically turtling right now.
And Mutalisks are coming. About 8 Mutalisks producing right now.
Yeah, Me for the win does, however, have the capacity to make a Thor. He's got his armory now researching the +1. He's got another command center coming up. There is a overseer in his base, gonna try to take that out before it runs
might
away.
die by turret. Oh, actually not.
Looks like that overseer does sneak away with 83 health, a couple of bullets in its butt, but it's gonna be okay real soon.
And I don't know how Mutalisk can do damage in this game. He already got turrets up, and well, he's not making doors yet.
Yeah, the Mutalisks are swinging over to the side. Additional Mutalisks are in the production queue. The turrets are all ready to go, and more turrets are going to be thrown up over here. It looks like he's going to be securing that expansion real soon. Those Mutalisks are going to ignore that SCV.
Interesting. Well, it looks like Terran's going for third expo also.
More turrets coming up all over the place. 3 more Mutalisks in the production queue. There's also siege mode getting finished, or no, it's about halfway complete right now.
And there comes Rush from Terran.
Alright, so it's going to be Marine tank. Looks like it's just to secure this expansion, actually.
Yeah, I guess so.
So he's going to be able to land that expansion down, get some additional income. Zerg has had his third base for quite some time now. He's going to be expanding real soon, I hope. Baneling's now getting morphed. We've got the Mutalisks in the air, Zerglings and Banelings on the ground. We're forming up that scary Zergling, Baneling, Mutalisk army. However, if it's not controlled properly, he could easily lose that.
Did Zerg player upgrade the central thingy, the hook?
I don't know. I'm looking for that right now. Yes, he did.
Oh, he did. I see.
Centrifugal hooks
Sounds
are
good.
complete. We've got the fourth base coming up for Birdkicker right now. Terran is on that 3 base. And here comes all the Mutalisks going to be harassing here. Stimming
nice
part of the
harass.
Marines. Going to be able to hold that back. The Mutalisks are going to be able to bounce into the main real soon. Just trying to pick off those SCVs. Building the missile turrets. Looks like all the missile turrets do finish up. 4 more Mutalisks will be joining the pack real soon. The gas here has also been delayed, and missile turrets are still trying to get constructed. SCVs now transferring from the natural expansion. Zerg kind of just sitting back, gonna be maxing out sometime in the near future.
That's right. This game looks pretty even right now because they have same natural expansion and actually Zerg is in trouble.
Terran is now advancing forward. The Sea Shanks now sieging up. The Marines stimming forward. Gonna be scanning. And here comes the Zerglings, Banelings. And gonna be pulling
Nice
back.
micro by both player.
Yeah, gonna make sure he doesn't lose that to the Sea Shanks. That's another scan going down. The Sea Shanks unsieging and moving forward. Here's that slow tank crawl. It's basically a straight push. All you have to do is keep moving forward and you'll be completely okay. All the Sea Shanks now sieging up. One even parking by the Zelnaga Watchtower. And the Marines are getting a nice spread. The scan going down, you're going to see exactly what the composition is. The Marines and Sea Shanks continuing to creep forward. A Birdkicker trying to get out additional Zerglings to help deal with this. However, he's now into this narrow choke area.
Well, there's a rock, so...
Yeah, so it's just this choke here. If Zerg tries to run into that, he will for sure lose his entire army.
Nice positioning by Terran.
Yeah, 30 more Zerglings are on the way. Birdkicker at almost a max. 165 for me for the win. The Sea Shanks continuing to creep forward. Those 2 Overlords are going to get taken out. The scan going down once again. Another scan. You're going to see the entire army over there. The Mutalisks still guarding in the air. Oh man, tons of Banelings getting morphed right now. 21 in the production queue. What do you think Zerg should be doing right now? Is this the proper response? Of course, I know you don't play Zerg, but just based on your feeling.
I think this is a proper response, and if he can load the Banelings to the overload, that would be better play, I believe.
Oh yes, of course. The Marines are all hanging back. The Sea Shanks are slowly creeping forward. Look at the reinforcements just pouring from the Terran base. This is... just like any Terran army you would expect to be. The Birdkicker is max at 200 food. Me for the win, and 190 out of 200 should be maxing out real soon. Grabbing
and
another command center.
Me for the win, going for a drop to 1 o'clock.
And here comes the drop.
And this might take off the hatchery actually.
Yeah, or allow me for the win to continue crunching forward. I'm gonna lose a couple of drones over here. That
nice play by Terran right now.
Yeah, absolutely. That Queen is actually gonna go down as well. Looks like Terran is gonna advance forward a little bit, gonna keep sieging those creep tumors. Zerg is loading up all of his overlords with all of those Zerglings. We'll see what kind of doom drop happens. Terran is continuing to move forward. The overlords looks like he's just gonna go for a counterattack. There's just Banelings over here.
Interesting play. It's such an interesting play because most of people load the Banelings to the overload, not Zerglings. And Terran's moving in also. I don't know how Zerg can handle this.
Looks like Terran is being forced back. He notices that drop. He's going to be backing up all the way. The couple of Sea Shanks left over here. Here's the drop. Going to be moving forward. He's trying to throw down a ton of missile turrets right now. Here comes the Overlord. It's going to be dropping off all of those Zerglings into the Terran main. And the Terran army is so slow. He's going to stim the Marines, try to run back into the main. Those Overlords are going to supply block Birdkicker very, 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 very heavily. But me for the win is going to lose.
Intelligent in this play.
Yeah. Here comes all the Marines streaming into the main, going to be able to take out most of these Zerglings. And here comes all of the Banelings, Zerglings, Mutalisks in the front.
And fly again.
Couple of tanks getting caught out of position over there. Looks like Terran has cleaned that up. A couple of Zerglings do get away. The turrets not taking out the right one.
And the Banelings moving into the third expo. And oh, the command center went down. Orbital center went down.
Alright, so looks like Zerg is gonna do that damage and sort of back up, but Bird Kicker at 146 food, he's on 4 bases. Terran on 1 base, essentially, and trying to secure his this natural over here. He might have to do a straight push right now, see if he can win the game with that. Zerg doesn't really have that many units. He's got the Greater Spire on the way. Corruptor's getting thrown down right now. Terran's got to make a move. I feel like he's going to be behind if he lets this continue.
True, he should move in and finish the game at, he should finish the game as soon as possible.
Infantry weapons level 3 is finishing up. Weapons level 2 for the vehicles, as well as the command center is coming up at these this expansion that got Baneling busted. Looks like we've got me for the win. Moving forward now.
And the Banelings, are they gonna? He's gonna let it complete it.
Sea Shanks continuing to siege up forward. The Banelings are now morphed out onto the field. Corruptors joining the forces. We'll see if they morph into Broodlords real soon.
There's the
Broodlords.
This doesn't look good to Terran right now. He should move in.
More Broodlords getting morphed right now. Terran needs to lure those Lings and Banelings into his Sea Shank line, and then use the Marines to take out the Broodlords if possible. Here comes all of the Mutalisks advancing forward.
Nice sniping.
And here comes the Broodlord. It does have the positional advantage because he's way far behind the Marines. They're going to be very hard to get to it. Here's the Broodlords now ranging down on the Terran army. The Marines are going to need to stim up to take that out. There's just that one Broodlord. Go ahead and take that out. Looks like Zerg is in a crunch in from the other side. The Sea Shanks are going to be able to do a lot of damage. And the Mutalisks.
I guess Zerg got this. This doesn't look good to Terran. He's going to lose all the army. And the Mutalisks are doing lots of damage. Oh, actually, he's pulling back.
Actually, it's holding quite well. The Marines stimming and moving forward, going to be focusing firing on those Broodlords, but they do have quite a bit of armor. The Mutalisks also in the air trying to advance forward. Right. Looks like Bird Kicker is completely nullified and smashed this push. Me for the win, trying to draw his tanks back.
Such a nice play by Bird Kicker when he's, did the drops to main base of Terran.
Yeah, let's just take a look over here at the income. It looks like Terran is actually even with the Zerg, so he's still in this. Food counts are generally somewhat close. Looks like Terran is going to try to defend here. He's got a drop coming out. The Broodlords are ranging down on his expansion. The Mutalisks and the Zerglings chilling in the center.
It looks like Terran doesn't have anything to counter that Broodlord.
Yeah, no Vikings quite out on the field. The Mutalisks would take care of those Vikings quite easily as well. Looks like that drop has commenced over here. The paratroopers have landed. This hatch is probably going to go down if Zerg does not react, but does it matter? Zerglings getting pulled back. The Mutalisks also going to be trying to come over here to hold this off. Looks like Bird Kicker is going to lose his hatch over here, but the Sea Shanks are going to get taken out. The 2 medevacs as well as the Marines over here are also cannon fodder. All of them going down right now. The expansion, the 3rd base from me for the win, just got taken out. He's trying to take another base over here, but it's not quite going to be enough against this onslaught.
True. Such a nice play by Zerg. I'm very impressive. This is very impressive. Terran got quite lots of units, but still nothing to counter that Broodlord at all.
It looks like the Broodlords are sort of caught out of position, but unable to move forward just because of the Sea Shank fire. Sea Shank fire doing more damage to the Marines than anything else. Sea Shank's now switching into pom-pom mode. Looks like GG.